Hello one and all, this is Hybrid Stew of the Gaming Dads Community Group. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. And today we're going to be looking at Stardew Valley, which is a cheap indie game on your dashboards right now. So without further ado, let's get it on, shall we? Okay, so Stardew Valley has been out for a little while, and it was one of those games that was like, a lot of people sort of looked at it and just went, really, what is the point? And to be honest, I actually had that same thing. But once I played it, I realised why people really enjoyed this game. It's got a lot of content. For a very small game, there's a lot to do. Now, what you can see on the screen right now is basically my end game farm, where I'm farming outside. I have a greenhouse, I have all the bits and pieces already unlocked, and I'm just basically slowly trudging through my life in game. Now, this game comes with the ability to farm, raise animals, go dungeon crawling, explore, go fishing, have a relationship, have kids, and all the other stuff that comes with having a life. You're basically put into this situation because your grandpa died and you inherit his farm. The farm itself is basically your life, where you want to be, and it's to do whatever you want to do. Now, I have done a review previously of a game called My Time at Portia, and I refer to this game a lot. And the reason why I'm doing a review of it is because I feel that it's actually worth it. This game is one of those that if you haven't got a lot of money and you don't really want to spend much on My Time at Portia, you can buy Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley is literally the same sort of game, it's just a bit smaller and it's 16-bit instead of, 3D environments. The plus side to this game is it's not expensive and you can do what you like. There's no real time constraint over everything you're going to be doing in this game, and it's just basically one of those stopgap games, unless you're like me and you spend 80 hours to 100 hours playing this game. I spent a lot of time sorting out my farm, sorting out where things are going, keeping things maintained, and then sort of progressing through the game slowly. Now, yes, okay, I say slowly, and that's why it took me so long, but I really enjoyed this game. It was just fun just to have something away from shooting people and running people over and bank robberies and all the other stuff that I've been doing in other games. And it's nice just to have a game where you can just go, and just calm down. Stardew Valley takes that game and it's just like, it's so nice to play. It's an easy game, anyone can play it, there's no harsh language or anything, and kids can play this and probably enjoy it as well. I mean, if your kids are more into Minecraft, then so be it, but this game is one of those sort of like, it's easy to play and it's easy to use. The best part, I mean like the ultimate best part, is it's quite a deceiving game. You think it's just going to be, oh, I'll just do this, and that's going to be the end of the game, but this game goes into quite a lot more detail. With 120 levels in the first dungeon alone, and then having a relationship, going fishing, participating in village events, then going to another place and going through another load of dungeons and having all these things to unlock, having all of these people to talk to, and genuinely just having a world where you can explore, takes a lot of time. And that's why this game took me a long time to do. I mean, the story, there's not really much of a story. You're basically doing things for people who ask you to do stuff whenever you feel like it. I mean, you can spend literally ages in this game just farming for yourself and not really caring about what's going on in the world, and nothing really changes. As every single year goes on, different things unlock, and then you can get those things in the next year as well. And the game is very repetitive with its timeline. So every single year, events come up at the same time. You'll be doing a season each time. You'll be going through. You'll do 4 seasons, then you're into the year. Then it basically almost resets, goes back to that year, and then you carry on. The only things that will change is basically your farm and your relationships with people. No one really cares about how long you've been here for, as long as you still talk to them. So the seasonal changes in the game are quite nice as well. Bringing different sort of wildlife, fruits, and everything else you can grow at the same time on your farm during a different season. So the game is seasonal. You can't do everything all in one time unless you've got the greenhouse, which is more of an end game thing. You can basically earn a lot of money by not doing anything. That's pretty much how I got through the last part of this game, by using the greenhouse as my main income and just going off and doing quests, because I didn't have to do the farming side. I didn't have to have all the stuff set up. I just did it in the greenhouse, and that is literally all you had to do. Your farm is fully upgradable, from buildings to size of your house, wallpapers and everything else. And the local shops sell different things as well for your house or your garden or your greens or everything else. So there's a lot in this game that needs to be sort of done, but you can do it whenever you like. For the price tag of this game, it's ideal. It's not one of those games you're going to be spending an arm and a leg on. It has no major DLC apart from the multiplayer thing that came out a little while ago. But apart from that, this game is just a calm down and chill game. It's nothing to do with like over the top fight scenes or over the top graphics or over the top everything else. This game is just a simple farming, dungeon crawling life simulator. So would I recommend Stardew Valley? If you're on a tight budget, yes, I genuinely would prescribe this game. The reason why is because it comes with so much different stuff that you can do in this game instead of buying one or two other games. You can do your dungeon crawling, you can go off and kill things around in the dungeon, or you can like farm it up like you can in other farming simulation games, or you can have a relationship like you can in The Sims. Give gifts to people, upgrade, and just carry on doing stuff that you really enjoy. As I've said, I did a review for My Time in Portia, and I would personally go with My Time in Portia over Stardew Valley, even though I enjoyed this game profusely. But My Time at Portia has generally kept me very, very much sort of happier playing the game in a 3D environment where I can do stuff a lot better than I can in this game. But not to take anything away from this game still is rocking awesome. So all in all, yes, Stardew Valley is definitely worth the pickup. If you're on a tight budget and you're not a big fan of spending a lot of money, I would personally go for it. And the reason why is because that's the reason why I bought it. I spent the money on this game because one, it was cheap, and two, it was something I enjoyed. Well, I didn't know I enjoyed it until I actually bought it. That's the thing that everyone looks at. You look at this, oh, I don't know if it's going to be any good. But for a game that's basically a cheap game with a lot of content inside it, it'll keep you going for a while, and it's definitely worth your money. So thank you very much for joining me. This has been Hybrid Steel of the Gaming Dad's YouTube channel. If you have liked this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notifications button below for all other updates we'll do on over here, and we're trying out different things. So I'd like to hear your comment section down below. If you can comment down there, let me know what you think of this video, or what you think that this channel is lacking. And to be fair, it is lacking quite a lot, and we're looking for suggestions of how to beef it up. So if you look in the description box, there are two links. Number one goes to the Gaming Dad's community website, where you can join us on there, read other reviews from other people, and you can join us on our Facebook group, and you can also pick up some pretty nifty merchandise as well at the same time. The second link down there is to my own personal YouTube channel, which is where I do reviews like this, and I live stream in front of other people, and I profusely diet video games and just generally have a good time. It's always quite chilled and it's always quite fun. So don't forget, guys, you are legends in game, heroes at home. And until the next one, peace out, have fun, and enjoy everything you guys do. Bye bye.